wanted to do a short unboxing video today for something I've been interested in for quite some time now, but I haven't really taken the plunge just yet. But today was that day. I'm talking about Funko's DC Primal Age action figures. Now, I didn't go out and get the full set. I did see a couple things. They've actually started selling them at Target. The only place I've really seen them to date has been on Amazon as an exclusive, but I was walking by Target and they actually had a full display of these new Primal Age action figures. And it's not only the action figures, they have some of the beasts, they have the Batcave, which is about the size of Castle Grayskull. It's really cool and they've got a lot of great play features, and that's about $60, so I was really surprised how cheap that was for a playset that big. Who makes playsets anymore? Anyway, they had other cool things like lunch boxes and t-shirts, and then I also saw this. They actually had a related comic book, and it's really cool. This nice 100-page Comic Giant special. I'll take a look at the comic as well, just a little bit. But it really reminds me of back when DC and Kenner were doing the Superpowers team action figures. And this is the first really big push I've seen behind any of these superhero action figures in quite some time. And that's great, because normally it's like, hey, here's some cool action figures. Good luck if you can get them before the scalpers do. And that's about all the fanfare that they do. If you don't keep up with it online, they don't make a big deal about it at all. But it looks like Primal Age does. So I wanted to pick up Batman, as he's one of my favorites. As you can see from the box right here, it's nicely designed with a big blister pack. You can tell it really harkens back to the whole Masters of the Universe thing. As you can see, it has all these great figures: Batman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, King Shark, the Joker. They look just like the old Masters of the Universe figures. But I got this today. I was kind of excited. I thought I'd share that excitement with people on my channel. If you were kind of on the fence as to what these figures were all about, or even if you just didn't feel like ordering it online, well, they're now in Target. Let's see. Let's get into this. See if I can do this without damaging the package too much. But it's really nice, has that nice little explodey effect stuff that the old Masters figures did. Here, look at that. It's not exactly the same as Masters, but it's really got that cool explosion look to it. And let's see the Batman at hand. Alright, so I've heard a couple reports that he's supposedly like weak in the legs. Let's see if that's the case for him. Hopefully this won't be a repeat of my Bumblebee video where I ripped off Bumblebee's legs, but at least those went back on. Yeah, he just looks great, and I just wanted to rip his feet off during the video. That's another classic trait, isn't it? Alright, so he seems pretty tight. I'm not going to go test him. I'm not going to do any extreme play scenarios. So this is the Primal Age Batman figure. Looks really nice, has a nice vinyl cape to him. And let's see, let me get my hand out of the way there. Yeah, he looks really, really nice. The paint's pretty solid. There's like a weird little blue dab right there. There were a couple, for some reason, like all the left feet had like this weird little blue dab on them, and some of them were actually missing paint in that area. But this one looks like he's in pretty good shape. The only ones I did see were Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Batman. Was there a villain? That's actually a good question. I don't think there was. No, it was just Wonder Woman, Batman, and Green Lantern. All great looking figures. Of course, Wonder Woman's a little bit more thin. She's more similar to the Tila figure. So, let's see. We've got his two items. Nice little shield. Has the bat symbol on it. You can see it will clip on to his wrist right here. Let's see. There we go. Gotta find a way past his little points on his arm. Alright, and a nice sword, as you can see. It has a nice little bat hilt. Really nicely detailed. Even has a nice little bit of coloration right there. Let's see how this fits in there. Maybe this will fit in there. Not too bad. I was afraid I was going to chip off some paint, but nope. So this is Primal Age Batman, and he doesn't look like he'd be out of place with any of the old Masters of the Universe figures. Has that big stocky pose, has a little bit of a twist in his waist, and overall he looks great. As you can see, I put him up for posing, and while I don't have any of the other Primal Age action figures as of yet. I'd really like to see Superman come out eventually. I do have Sub-Zero from Funko's other Mortal Kombat X line. They look great proportionally together, and also I can recreate a little bit of Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe action, so that is also kind of cool. This is something else I'm really looking forward to checking out, the DC Primal Age comic book, a 100-page comic giant. I'm really excited that Funko has gone all out, and even DC as well, the fact that they're really going into that whole superpowers team, big marketing push, all kinds of cool collectible items outside the action figure, because it's been a long time that since they've really gone into something more than, hey, here's a really hard to find collectible figure, you'll probably see it for 5 times the price on eBay, and they're actually going out and doing like a whole thing. So even if you've run out of action figures to collect or just can't find any, you can pick up a comic book and learn all about the backstory. And even on Funko's website, they do a really cool animated series that looks really nice. And look, as you can see here, Superman is here, and I found out just recently that they're doing a Wave 2. They're going to have Luthor and even Krypto as a superpowered beast, which I think is awesome. As you can see, it's just a bunch of different stories, different artists have gotten involved with this. Just really nice. It's about $10. I picked it up. I couldn't really resist. Just I wanted to learn how they're approaching all these characters, and they have all these cool backstories. And of course you see the Batcave, and they have a couple of the actual features right there. So it looks really cool, and they're really going out, and as you can see, the Joker's off doing all his things. And yeah, I mean, how awesome is that, that they've really made the effort for that, and t-shirts and lunchboxes and everything else. So I'm excited for this. Anyway, that's it for the DC Primal Age Batman unboxing. I just wanted to show them off. I haven't seen them in Target up until today, actually. These are just beautifully designed figures, and I really like the He-Man style articulation. The packaging is pretty cool, and it looks like it's successful enough that they're going to do a Wave 2 with all new characters, and that's great. You know, I'm really glad that Funko is making these fun retro style action figures. They won me over, and this is another thing that I definitely thought this was awesome. It's two of my favorite things, He-Man and Batman all in one. So anyway, thanks so much for checking it out, and I will definitely see you that next time. Take care.